una nueva entrevista Pop Corn. Hace tiempo que no teníamos estas entrevistas que nos gustan un montón. Y es que nada más y nada menos, hoy vamos a estar comentando o hablando con la directora Caroline Fargaret, también con las actrices Sarah Margaret Qualley y Demi Moore. ¿Por qué ellas tres van a estar acá? Porque nada más y nada menos ya está disponible en los cines La Sustancia, que es una película muy interesante y demás. Y sin más, vamos a iniciar. Vamos a comentar primero qué fue lo que las llamó más para participar de esta película con un guión muy interesante. Entonces vamos a hablar con ellas acerca de este guión y con la directora de dónde surge la idea. Entonces veamos esto que nos comentaron.
Well, you know what's interesting is when my agent sent me the script, he said, "I don't want to say anything. I just want you to read it," and which already was intriguing and felt like it was such a fascinating, unique way of delving into this very sensitive subject matter of dealing with our relationship to ourselves, our relationship to the world, and obviously our relationship to our bodies and our value of self and the deeper questions of how much power we give to others' view of us.
I was really taken with the script. It was very it's a very singular world that she's created, and it's kind of like it draws on all of these fairy tales that we love and that feel very familiar, but brings out all the fucked up parts and kind of turns them up, And yeah, I just thought it was an interesting conversation to be having in an elegant way to tell that story.
I think the idea of the movie is something that lives with me since a long time, about what I experience, being a woman in that world. And basically, like, after I did Revenge, I passed my 40s and I started to feel that, okay, this was gonna be the end of my life. I wasn't gonna be valued anymore. I wasn't gonna have this had such a strong impact on me. I wasn't even at half of my life. And in fact, I started to reflect on how everything around me during my whole life basically led me to feel that I wasn't good enough with the body I had. When you're younger, it's because you don't have the perfect butt or the perfect breast, or you're not thin enough, or you're obsessed with, the weight you have, or when you get older, it's all of a sudden, okay, so then it's gonna be the wrinkles, it's gonna be... So at each stage of your life, you can feel that you're not good enough, that you're, that there is something wrong with you, and that can have a very, very strong, and more than strong, very violent impact on what you do to yourself to try and look like a certain way, or conform to a certain way that makes you feel that you're gonna be able to exist in the world. So it was really the basis of wanting to free myself from that, and also having a wider thought about how could this happen, how could this be so strong, how could this be such a strong jail that that we build around ourselves, and that it's very difficult to get out.
Y bueno, sin duda alguna, ellas como tal compaginan muy bien en la peli y hacen una mezcla muy interesante de adulta y joven. Y en fin, vamos a ver también qué comentan ellas acerca sobre esta unión o fusión de actuaciones y demás, y cómo fue trabajar juntas en este proyecto.
We were shooting this in Paris, and we were together for a few weeks before we started, but I felt instantly really connected to her. She's great. She's really smart and really has like a beautiful heart and very warm. I bonded with her immediately and felt very taken care of by her, and I was really happy to have her back. And also, this is Demi's movie, This is like, she's got an insane performance in this. She's absolutely spectacular, and so it was awesome to be around that. She really did it.
Really naturally, they had this bond, they had this energy that, navigated between them, and something happened here that you can never predict, you know, and it's what's magic with, I think, a movie. It's that the chemistry and the energy, it's the only thing you can never control. You can work as hard as you want, prep as hard as you want. The only thing you never totally control is the live energy of the people you're going to work with, the actors, the crew, and it's the what happened the moment it happens. And luckily it happened on set between the two of them. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. First of all, it was a dream working with Margaret. She's so incredibly talented. Her performance is has such subtleties and nuance. And, you know, we obviously have such vulnerable, exposed scenes with one another where we are nude, and I felt from the very beginning a very deep connection with her, and I think we really shared a mutual sense of safety, that we had each other's backs. We were really looking out for each other, and a great camaraderie. It was just a joy. It really was. In that way that I hope that something else falls our way to do again.
Wow, muy interesante todo lo que dice Demi Moore, que espero esté nominada. Ya esta película ha ganado premios y demás. Entonces, de verdad, vayan a disfrutarla a los cines. Es para mayores de 18 años acá en Costa Rica. Y tienen que saber que es una película que habla sobre varios temas y demás. Entonces, sí, vayan a disfrutarla. Y gracias a los amigos de Balun por facilitarnos estos extractos de entrevista con estas actrices y directora que sin duda alguna la va a romper con esta película. Nos vemos en una próxima entrevista Popcorn acá en Cinear. Chao.